everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, we got the Zephyr working and we are on our way back to the lighthouse. Unfortunately, Cassius is prepared because he has a seer of his own. I don't know how that is, but the people on the lighthouse or in the lighthouse were able to thwart him by, working together and getting his plan to blow them all up, moving the bomb so they weren't affected. And Tess is alive, wildly, and there were some wins to be had, but I'm still pretty concerned about the Cassius situation, considering he is kind of prepared for everything right now. We did kill Sonara, or Daisy did, even maybe inadvertently. It was more like a gravity situation. She kind of jumped into it. But Daisy is not wanting to get her powers back because she's afraid of what she's been told she's going to do again, even. So I don't know how this is all going to work because we're trying to get back, but this seems like this is our first go at it. So it seems like it's going to happen again. And if that's true, she has to have her powers to do it again. So she has to get them back, I would think. But yeah, I'm excited for everyone to, get finally everyone together, including Mac and Yo-Yo and Flint and Tess. So this next episode being called Past Life, are we finally going to see what happens the first time the Earth gets quaked apart? I would love to see the reasoning, like what's going on Earth, like why, what's happening. Please tell me, show, please. So let's get into it. Yep. Did you see that? Enoch. What in the world? That's a little creepy, man.
The diversion seems to have worked.
We can't go yet. There are still people in danger.
Coulson's on it. He's rescuing the Inhumans right now.
But not the dead ones.
When I was brought back, I heard someone else going through the same pain, the same process.
Being revived.
Oh my God, he's gonna try to resurrect her.
Fix her.
This damage is beyond repair.
You do it all the time. For Inhumans, the trash girl I sent is my messenger.
With respect, she's dead. I don't know how to remedy that for our kind.
It's not his fault. Oh my God.
Then I suggest you study the condition more closely.
From the old woman you sent to the surface years ago, who spoke of the prophecy.
I remember.
I think she intended them
To go back. Of course. My family has a tradition. When all is lost, you die with honor.
Yeah, just kill all your advisors.
Until the last moment when your heart bursts with rage.
Oh my God.
If you want to come, you'd always have a home with me and Yo-Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, still don't know how I'm supposed to build a time machine.
It's a portal, not a time machine.
What happened to you?
Cassius freed me. I feel no pain. I heard you were dead. You look good for dead. I mean, you don't look great, but you've been through something.
It's great to see you too. Deke.
My seer's knowledge has run dry. That or she has misled us.
Who is she?
Either way, it's time I used her to send one last message of my own.
What's your name? Helen.
Excuse me?
They killed me. Brought me back to take my blood, my DNA, and again, for years.
You've been here this whole time.
stuck in the loop. Like you.
The loop.
We make it back in time.
Say more.
We bring everything that's to come.
How do we change it?
I'm not sure you can.
This makes my brain hurt. How? Time. But it's just. How you? Oh, I don't know.
Enoch, how long can you hold out?
I calculate 12 minutes.
What? That is not enough time. That machine activates a monolith we haven't even built yet. We have to go secure the Zephyr.
Oh, damn it. Really? I'll go. I'll secure the machine and save the weird robot.
Yay.
Well, I'll come. It'd be better if we take the plane together.
Yeah, no duh. You drive me out of my skull, this part of you, this impetuous, bullheaded
I was
squabble.
offering backup, genius.
No, when the other side of you is a friggin' hero who can't help herself but do good and be great.
It was almost nice knowing you.
You're a pain in my ass.
Oh, they've got an enemies to lover thing going on, I think.
I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I know it's a stone.
But inside it's intricate, complex.
So
You know,
Yo-Yo was
pulse
his
hardened by
seer just
pressure,
because she had done it before.
hollowed by loss.
So she didn't have like the foresight. She just experienced it
I
before.
feel
That's wild.
gaps.
Hey, submit and avoid pain.
Oh, damn.
You gotta run.
Nah.
Let's go.
Just tell me what you remember. I remember feeling helpless. Not being able to change people's choices.
Whose choices?
His choices.
His?
Mac? No.
What?
Coulson.
Coulson?
If I go through that portal, you know it's the beginning of the end.
I don't.
We made it back home, and we fought to save the world from a future we knew was coming. We have to fight,
Yeah.
of course. But the more we fought, the closer it came. The team makes one choice, and it ruins everything.
What?
Choose to do what? To save him. What do you mean?
Please.
Now I'm making my stand. Here.
Does
Make
this
sure you
always
fight.
happen?
I need you to lead.
You're forcing her?
Phil Coulson is dying,
What?
and you have to let him.
What? What the fuck is happening? That was a lot of information in a very short amount of time.
How? How does he die? It's already begun.
Shut up! Wow!
He's sick and he knows it.
Is
You heard
it-
all this and still you can change anything.
Is it contagious or something?
Stuck in the loop. Go. This is not my path. Please. Please. Go now.
Because science has been just taking parts of you? How is Phil sick? What happened? And we need to let him die? We're doing it. Oh, Deke, where are you? No! Enoch, can you die? Oh my god, that looks sick. Ooh. Check him out. Check him out. Look at him! Look at him!
Well, that worked.
Sure did.
Well, that's not good. What's it gonna take to fix you up?
I think, at this point, our efforts would be best spent repairing that.
Oh boy.
She didn't want to come.
I'm not leaving anyone behind.
Where's Yo-Yo? She didn't find
Maybe
you?
we should have.
She's not with you?
No, she was picking up some survivors.
Oh,
should
she
be
gets
back by
left
now.
She'll make it
behind.
back. She's strong.
You're gonna get us home.
Yes.
To do exactly the same thing. Or to initiate
What are
it.
you waiting for?
Oh my god, this is a time loop. This is how do we get out of it?
Let her go!
No.
Yo-Yo.
Oh my god. The other one's just gonna take her place. Oh my god. Kill him, Mac!
My battery has sustained me for more than 32,000
Enoch, are you just a pawn in all of this?
Modifying the cell stack could create a thermal feedback capable of delivering more than enough power.
Thermal feedback? What happens to you in that scenario?
I will expire, knowing I returned my friends home.
Oh, his
My
friends!
battery chemistry will consume my body.
So it's not great for the guy that's standing next to you flipping the switch.
Oh my god! Dig!
They tested the trauma.
Where? Which one?
But Mac, Yo-Yo, they're not back yet. Tell them I have more work to do.
Does Mac get left behind too?
My father will see me. He will have his world! Not just the sliver Quake left behind.
Silence.
Got you. Oh, I love that Gemma did that. How do you like it, you bitch? Axe the fuck out of him. Yes. They still get, or she gets left behind. It has to. That's how the loop goes.
Deke, it's too early. The team isn't back yet.
They are gonna get left behind.
You know, buddy, hang on.
Oh my god, Gemma
Please just
and Fitz are gonna get separated again.
Let's go.
I always knew that working with you
No,
guys
but
was
we see Yo-Yo in the future. What are we even hoping for at this point? Like, how do we? Did Deke die?
There's a lot that needs fixing.
You're right. Here's your blueprint.
Oh. He could probably do it. This episode was a lot, and I think it's the episode that broke me. I feel terrible. That Yo-Yo, who went? Who was even in the room to go? I don't know. But Phil is killing me. And he's the reason we have to let him die. We know something spreads. Does he have a fucking virus or something that I can't conceptually keep this all straight. Yo-Yo has to be left behind, right? But then that can't be true because we see her in the future. And she's talking about how, like, Mac's dead. So how is that? How is she in the time loop? How does Cassius get her? For her to keep talking to herself that way. I'm so confused by that. Daisy doesn't want to go. And maybe she shouldn't. And all of this was never going to happen without the time travel. It doesn't seem. Especially if Phil is bringing something back with him. So why did Enoch come here in the first place? What he saw is being caused by all of this. I knew it. Prophecy is never to be trusted. Never. It's always self-fulfilling. I'm so angry. I don't like this. Really made me so angry. Time loops are maddening. And I think that concept is like really getting to me. To see that happen to Elena and being so broken by what Cassius does to her. I can't believe she was the seer. I mean, that was a gag, but it's so sad for, Elena to see herself, for Mac to see her that way get killed because it wasn't her, but it is her. And I thought Flint was going to go back with them. I thought it was more than him just creating the monolith. That seems not big enough for what we actually need him for, what Robin truly meant. But they left and this world is still here and Cassius is dead and, he's got the globe to look at. Like, are they going to try to, recreate it? And, I mean, I hope the best for this world if they can piece something back together, because I don't think it's just going to not exist if they do in fact change something. But will it move and change as things change once they get back? But that doesn't seem to be true, because this world is already affected by the time loop because we see Elena. I just can't. I just cannot. I cannot. Why is Phil lying or not showing that he's affected? Why were they so sure they needed Daisy to go back? I mean, obviously you would want her with you. I mean, you have to have her with you, but everyone's not going back. I don't think everybody made it through. But he so wanted Daisy to. When I think consideration should have been made about taking her back, because she seems to be the cause. But at this point, she still doesn't have her powers. But maybe when she gets back, they come back. But I don't know how that works. I don't know. This was just a lot, and I'm upset. But I'm so glad that Cassius is dead. Oh my God, that was so satisfying to see Matt kill him with his axe. Oh my God, I lived. I absolutely lived. But the whole stuff about Cassius, like, he really keeps mentioning his father a lot. And he wants his father to have Earth whole. And he doesn't want it broken up like this. But that would still need, his dad would still need to be able to take it over. But if something's spreading and killing all the humanity without the world being shook apart, I guess he could do it that way. But, like, Daisy went back, so I think it's going to happen. But at least now we can know why she does it. And she's going to be mad at Phil for sure. And how is he dying? What got him? And did Jake die? And Enoch die? How does that work in a time loop situation? I feel like us going back is going to be to a different world. Like, you can't go back to the same world because it's going to be inherently different. But it's a time loop, so it's not. My brain hurts. This was just so sad. I hated seeing Elena like that, so broken. Cassius, I'm so done with him, and I know we've killed him, but, like, if it loops again, we're gonna see him again. Like, we'll start back from the beginning, I think, in some way, when we return. I don't know. I just hate him with everything in me, and I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his monologues and just his ideas, and I just don't want to see his fucking blue face again. Now what? I'm excited by the next episode because I want to see us back in the world and who actually went. I don't think Yo-Yo Mac and Simmons made it, but Yo-Yo has to make it because we saw her. So what happened? I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know how this is any different. Like, did Robin actually change something by telling them about Flint? That can't be true because we needed him the whole time to create the portal in the first place. So that's not some revelatory thing that we never had the first time we tried to do this in whatever time loop beginning was. So that's not it. Like, that's not what's going to change things. I mean, Robin, thank you for your service, but there is still something else that we have to do to change this. And what is it? What is it? Not saving Phil? Phil can't die, but he also can't destroy the world, cause Daisy to destroy the world. So what do you do? I don't know. This was too much. I just fundamentally don't understand the Yo-Yo situation. Like, how do they have her if she also goes back into the future? How? I mean, goes back into the past. How? I don't know. Ugh. I think this was a good episode, but I'm, like, really upset because I don't see the end in sight. I don't see how we change things. And to see the suffering of it all is really heartbreaking. And it's a frustration to know that they're going to do the same thing over and over again. A time loop, as I said, is maddening. I would lose my mind completely trying to, like, you know, what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's what it is. So who knows? Who knows where we go from here? But I'm hopefully very excited to see very soon what is the catalyst for Daisy doing this, if in fact she is even the one that does. I mean, all roads, all signs are pointing to that being what it is. But why, how? I need so much context. So then we also have the thing that we haven't touched on in so long, which is when Fitz was, you know, we were seeing what Fitz was up to, and then that lady in charge, like, shot the other agents. So, like, what's that on top of everything else that's going on? But that's what they're going back to. So that's something we're going to have to deal with, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see. But this was a lot. And I feel some type of way. But, yeah, man. This feels like a big deal that we did it. We're going back. We're going back. So let's see the inevitability that we haven't been able to change. And what can finally change that. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.